Situated on the 3rd floor, the apartment is accessed by a charming small wooden staircase.
So charming.
Onto our balcony where we have our lemon tree and watering can.
Balcony.
We have this very big mirror.
Yeah, me too.
My god, we have outdoor space, but there's even more in the back, so it gets better. We have this lower level, this second half, and then this is another Airbnb above us here.
Oh.
You basically just...
She's living on 2 floors.
Oh, Paris, what a beautiful city, huh? You have the charming cobblestone and the Haussmannian architecture. Sometimes your life feels like a movie. Yeah, a movie that comes to a not so happy ending when you go home and pass your building manager with whom you have a passive-aggressive relationship. You can't tell if she loves you or hates to love you or loves to hate you. You just want to go home, but then you remember you have to walk up the 6 flights of stairs because you live at the back of the building and can only afford what used to be the maid's quarters. This is your daily struggle. This is your daily life. This is your daily Paris.
This is 100% normal in Paris.
Yo, I love these little keys.
Like, it's still not open my apartment. Okay. Look, I didn't say this is gonna be pretty. I just said it's gonna cost 1,200 euros. The size of this apartment's pretty decent. It's just the design choices here are not exactly my style. And as a Libra, this is the only thing I know about Libras, we are more sensitive to beauty and design, so yeah, it's not really satisfying my room score on The Sims right now, but this is what you can expect. Like your head being right next to the electrical outlet, to the electrical meter. Okay. Oh! These weren't my design choices. So when you first walk in, boom, you're hit with some curtains, and you're like, wow, she really likes curtains, huh? The first thing you might notice is that it's very dark. The view is looking out on the courtyard, and I would show you the view outside the courtyard, but now watch this. Oh, right. It doesn't go all the way. And then I would open this one, but oh, right, that's blocked by that. Okay, but if you do want to see, this is the beautiful courtyard. So this is the kitchen, and the size doesn't bother me that much. Size does not matter in terms of kitchens because I don't spend too much time in here. I've always been a bad cook. I wouldn't say bad, I would say I'm a lazy cook. I don't need much space in the fridge, never used the oven. And in the past 3 months I've only used this. Now I will say one of the pros of this kitchen, if you are lucky enough to have a washer slash dryer in your apartment in Paris, you are already winning. A lot of buildings in Paris are walk-ups, so just imagine going up and down the stairs with all your suitcases, groceries. Carrying yourself up the stairs is already a task in itself, so having this laundry machine is actually, I'm happy about it. Figuring out how to turn it on is a whole other thing. On the things I'm not so thrilled about my kitchen. That's ugly. There's really no place to put your dishes. Once you wash them, you just put them back in the dish rack. And then you take it out, you wash it, and then you put it back in the dish rack. Mainly because up here, there's no space. Nor is there space here. Maybe you've been watching this channel for a while now. You would know that Joe and I, we don't have many belongings. We don't have much stuff. We're pretty much minimalist. So when I see things like this, I get frustrated. Just wait, hold on. There's one more. I just want to know what my Airbnb host needs 3 saran wraps for. Like, this is where the plates could go. I can't even move this without something falling. This is an issue because then your belongings become the reason you can't even get to your belongings. Alright, like I was saying, nobody needs all these bowls. You can see I'm a little frustrated because I feel like there's no... Ah! Oh my god. Alright, so this is the foyer. Yeah, it's okay. I feel like more could be done. Number one, get rid of the red painting, put up white walls. Here you have red walls, here you have blue walls. Again, when I saw these pictures on Airbnb, I was kind of excited. I was like, oh, this isn't typically my style, but maybe I could film some cool videos here. So in Paris, when you're looking for an apartment, they're typically not going to describe apartments as like a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. They're going to describe it by how many rooms there are. So this would be a 2 pièces, 2 pieces, which means this is like 1 room and then there's another room over there. I think it's their way of making the apartment sound bigger than it is. Let me show you some details. So this is one of the walls. This is the first time I'm really looking at this photo, but I swear that girl was not in that sink yesterday. She was in the bidet. I wish I had a bidet. I'm looking at this bidet and I'm like, that's like one of the only bidets I've seen in Paris, actually. Why are we not all using bidets? Shouldn't that be a part of society's general like hygiene rules? Anyone want to take a guess what's behind this curtain? Vote what you think is behind this curtain. Nothing. Why is there a curtain here? All right, from the other side of the room, when you walk in, this is what you see. I don't know. I don't know what adult-sized human could fit on that chair, but I'll just leave it there in the corner. Okay, so clearly I haven't been feeling like this is my home, but I did go to Leroy Merlin and Truffaut, which are like two kind of like Home Depot stores here. Gotta breathe some new life in this place. Ooh, again, maybe you saw my Los Angeles apartment tour. I had plants everywhere. I was in an urban jungle. If you want to breathe new life into your place, buy this one. It's called Pothos. These are the easiest ones to grow. They can grow in light, they can grow in shade, and this was only €4. However, I will say, they had this one, but it just had like little suspenders so you could hang it from something. All of a sudden, it was €24. I'm like, y'all are really trying to make me look dumb. Good size room. I think personally it'd be more beautiful if we had white walls. Maybe like less curtains, more plants. But look, at the end of the day, this isn't my apartment, this is hers, so she can do whatever she wants with it. Going into the bedroom, where definitely no magic happened. Certainly no design magic. I'm sorry. When I saw these pictures on Airbnb, I was like, oh damn, like I get to work with a cool like red movie theater curtain. Please do not touch. I like the space itself, but I feel like there's no room for me. That's why I keep the curtain closed. Bathroom? Okay. This is the bathroom, and it's here. It's a bathroom with no shower curtain. They love to do this in France. They don't put a shower curtain up anywhere, and instead they just shower themselves kind of like this. It must be a cultural thing. I've really noticed it showering at other people's places, showering with other people. Whatever. But you know what, typically in French households, they have one room for the toilet and then the rest for the bathroom and the sink. However, this one has it all. It's like, where's the bidet though? Still not gonna give that up, you guys. Speaking of bidets and toilets, let me just show you how loud this toilet is. I said it sounded like a monster. The accumulation of every water park ride in Florida. And that's my kitchen. Exiting the bathroom, you got this room. You got this room. You got the foyer. You got the kitchen. And you got the hallway. So I paid €1,200, and I do want to say €1,200 in Paris is actually, I think, a lot. Hold on. I have plenty of French friends who don't pay €1,200, who pay a lot less, and they have about the same size apartment. However, they are signing contracts. A lot of them are living in the 20th arrondissement, or 19th, or 18th, 10th, 11th. I'm like literally in the 3rd, like smack dab, 1 block from Centre Pompidou. I can walk outside, go to any restaurant. I've even bought like a weekly metro pass because I've been walking everywhere. €1,200, and also if you compare it to New York or Los Angeles or another big city around the world, €1,200, that's really what it is. Like that's what you have to pay to get a place. However, I do want to say, a lot of people think Paris is like the most expensive place in the world. No! I know when I came here to study abroad, I was living at Trocadero, which is like the richest of the rich in the 16th arrondissement. My apartment, €270. Let me just see how much that is in dollars. $308. My apartment was $308 a month. I was in the richest neighborhood of Paris. I was living on the 7th floor, no elevator, no laundry machine. The shower and toilet were in the hallway that I had to share with all the other people living on the floor. But that's what you call a chambre de bonne. So if you're willing to just come to Paris, you don't care where you live, look up chambre de bonne, Paris. It's the old maids' quarters. Back in the day when maids would serve their building, they lived at the top of the buildings. Now those rooms have been converted into student rooms or just people who are looking for cheap rent in the middle of Paris. Here are my resources for finding an apartment in Paris. Go to the American Church of Paris. No, you don't have to like go to service or anything. Outdoors they have a bulletin board with lots of listings. Check all the Facebook groups. They're like Paris Bon Plan, Paris Sublets. There was another website called Fusac. So clearly word of mouth is probably the best way to find your apartment in Paris, but like that's such a lame tip, so I'm not even gonna let that happen. You could also go on Le Bon Coin, which Le Bon Coin is basically like Craigslist bootleg cousin. It's like one of those websites that was built a long time ago but never updated. If not, AirBNB. My case was a little bit different. I wanted to come for 4 months. I needed a place that was furnished. I didn't want to sign a contract, so I went on AirBNB. Yo, people on AirBNB, anywhere, if you're trying to rent for a long term, the monthly price, they were trying to charge like $4,000 a month for places that looked like this. I was like, you people make me laugh. I'm also gonna link our LA apartment tours and our New York apartment tours if you wanna watch those too. Write in the comments below. I wanna know what you pay in Paris, how you found your apartment. Subscribe to our channel if you like what you saw, and I'm Damon and Jo, and I'll see you next time. Bisous. And you know, if you ask most people in Paris how they found their apartment, they'll probably say something like this. Oh no, I was super lucky when I found this place. It was just word of mouth. It was actually my third cousin's ex-wife, her dog walker. Oh, so it was the dog walker's apartment. Sorry, it was the dog walker's girlfriend's mother. She actually moved downstairs, and then one day I just happened to be in this coffee shop, bumped into her, and she said she had this apartment. But you'll find one. Vous êtes sérieux, les gars?